What's up everybody, Jamin with Xplore Enduro here, and we got an exciting update. I just picked up this 2024 Husqvarna TX300. Super excited about it. This thing has a lot of goodies and way cool bike. Husqvarna did it right this time. I'm pretty excited about it. Let's check this thing out. Just gonna be kind of an informal video here of just a walk around, give you some thoughts on the bike and give you a good look up close at some of the things that you can't see on the websites and such. So just let's take a look at this thing. It is awesome. All right, so beautiful bike. Let's I'll do a little walk around for you. So this is 2024 TX300 Husqvarna. Of course, we have a lot of new updates in 23. The 24 is even better. So what does this bike, what are some of the specs that we can tell you about this bike? Throttle body injected motor, fuel injected, motor's just fantastic. They run really strong and really powerful compared to the TPIs. Technically just a whole new bike, right, compared to a 2022 model. So in 2023 we got a whole new bike. In 2024 it's improved even more with some special little details. So the first detail that we're going to talk about, the 2024 got the addition of a XACT spring fork. That is awesome. This is great news for off-road riders like me, people that race. We have the fork here, beautiful. Kind of looks like your traditional air fork, but as you can see, there's not an air spout there. It is just clickers. So really cool. Don't mind the Xplore sticker on there. I think the dealer made that mistake to put that sticker on. I believe that will be for the Enduro models. This is an XACT WP fork that is a spring fork that they just released. So really cool. I don't mind the name Xplore on there. Kind of fitting for the channel. A little closer look at these forks here. As you can see, compression clicker, compression clicker. So we have dual compression clickers on the top, and then we have dual rebound clickers on the bottom that you can see there. That is going to make this bike more like a traditional fork, what has came on many of the brands for a long time. You have your compression settings up top, your rebound settings down low. I think that's great. I like the feel of a spring fork, and I'm really looking forward to breaking them things in and letting you guys know the difference that I feel compared to the air models. So we've had air for quite a few years now, so to get a change in the off-road lineup to the spring fork is pretty exciting. Out of the box, I really don't have much to comment about the spring forks yet because I realize they're going to break in. I haven't played with clickers or anything yet. Basically just broke this motor in, but the fork feels good. It feels like a good spring fork. It has a lot of hold up and keeps you feeling really smooth. So I've liked it so far, but I won't comment too much on the performance of it. I'm going to make a completely separate video about the forks and the bike. But yeah, so far it feels really good and really promising. I'm excited about it. The other new changes from 23 to 24 is going to be the bold new graphics. You can see they added some stripes here, some stripes on the shroud there, and the whole bike just looks really good. It ties in really nice. One thing that I really like compared to my 2023 model is you'll see right here, the seat has some additional ribs in it and kind of that design, and I think that's going to make a difference on the wet slick days compared to the little bit slicker seat that there was before. Something incredibly awesome about the 2024 TX is that in 23 a lot of the bikes came with brake tech components. Well, 24 Husqvarna got it right. The Brembo brakes are on this bike right there. Brembo brake, Brembo clutch, and then Brembo rear brakes. So Brembo's all around. This thing has the stopping power that it needs to be a full-on race bike, and that's super exciting for me. That was kind of a big thing for me on the 23 that I was a little disappointed in, was the brake tech components. This 24 does not have that issue. We have Brembos on it, and they are ready to stop this race bike when you need it to stop. So really cool stuff here. So yeah, main two takeaways for me is spring fork, super stoked, and then the Brembo components, super stoked. All right, let's get into some more details about this 2024 TX300. So the motor, TBI, throttle body injected EFI fuel injection motor. This thing rips. This is, I would say, from my 23 experience from riding this one for 2 hours, the best two-stroke motor that's ever been produced. Super cool, super fast, aggressive, and good. So something with the TX model is that it does come with premix, so you don't have an oil tank, you don't have a reservoir, nothing like that, oil pump that may fail. You just premix your gas. The only thing I kind of enjoyed about the oil injection on the older models was the fact that you could pull up to the pump and go riding from there. But premix, you get rid of some components that could possibly fail. I think that's a plus for a lot of racers and people that are really getting these things back in deep in the mountains. Fuel injected, premixed, plus it has the exhaust control valves, or electronic exhaust control, electronic power valve. That makes it so that it's adjusting to all of the scenarios that you may put it through. The motor's always kind of adjusting to have the best control, the best power. The 2024 TX comes with a pretty nice skid plate here, except for it's lacking a linkage guard. Either way, this is a nice heavy material plastic that's not going to crack and break. So I think that stock skid plate is actually pretty good on there. DID Dirt Star rim on there with Dunlop Geomax MX33F. Dunlop Geomax AT81 rear tire here with the DID rim. We have some beautiful hubs as usual from the KTM Husky brand. Something really cool on the 24 models. This chain guide's been redesigned in 23 to counteract the problem of people breaking off them tabs. Pretty lucky that that's all smooth transition there, and gonna take a lot more damage there without having to put a guard on it and different things like that. So that's definitely a plus on the new models as well. All new swing arm on this bike. It's heavy duty, looks good. Something new on the 24 models also is a subframe. All new subframe, all new frame. Basically this entire bike is nothing like it used to be in 22. Little look around here, we have a kill switch, the power switch, start switch. They are all in one together. Kind of nice to have. These buttons are a little bit harder to push, but they work good. As always, quick, good component and throttle there. We have a Brembo brake. This thing works good like it should. So no complaints there. Pro taper handlebars, and then the Husky bar pad. New hour meter's pretty unique. As you can see, I got 2.2 hours on this bad boy. Pro taper handlebars with a Husky bend. And then here you have your map switch. So there's an aggressive, there's a mellow. And what's cool on the 24s is they've added this sticker here that kind of reminds you, hey, green is aggressive, white is mellow. So cool details there that have been added for 24. Of course, Brembo clutch. This thing has a really nice and light pull. Really enjoy that so far. The new bike comes with a new, different, redesigned radiator cap. A little bit confusing as there's a radiator hose that's in with the cap, so when you turn it, the actual hose assembly all turns. Honestly, just a stunning bike. One thing I really like too is this grab handle here. You can get to them grab handles and they're nice and smooth and easy to grab. You can also still grab the rear fender. It's got a strong foundation there that it hangs onto, so you can rip this thing around, lift it around when you're in them hard enduro situations. Big thing on the 23, 24 models is the all new bike, right? So we have an all new frame. The frame feels good. It offers a very stable and strong feeling to me. I've enjoyed it so far, and I'm excited to really break into it. Something else that the 23 models seem to lack, I'm happy to report. The TX model came with an O-ring chain this year. So 24, we got the O-ring chain, we got the Brembo components, we got a spring fork. Husqvarna listened to some of the problems with 23. This thing is a full-on, ready to go, pure, awesome race bike. All new kickstand compared to the 22 models. This thing is beautiful, looks good, works good. Haven't had any problems or heard of anyone having problems with that new kickstand. The 2024 Husqvarna TX300, super awesome bike. Way stoked about the Brembo brakes, the addition of a spring fork. This thing's really a great package for me, and I'm excited about it. What more would you guys like to know? Let me know. Leave it down in the comments. What kind of videos do you want to see on this bike? Super excited to make some more content on this thing. We've got a bike build coming up. I have a first ride review that you should stay tuned for. It's going to happen real soon. And then after that, we'll do a full-on bike review, spring fork review, give you all the details on these 2024 models. Way cool. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jamin with Xplore Enduro. Go ride your freaking dirt bikes, guys.